Ahoy gamers and welcome back to Warhammer Battle March as we continue to play through the campaign. So in this episode we take Stefan von Kessel to take on a Chaos champion, a champion of Khorne, in a one-on-one duel. Once we annihilate the Chaos champion, we head north to assist the elf who is currently in a siege. We get our first taste of defending a siege battle, which is quite OP. Just have a load of archers and they annihilate everything. So without further ado, we're going to jump straight on in. And we are back in Warhammer Battle March. If you don't know what this game is, this is a spiritual precursor to Total War Warhammer 3. We're playing through the initial campaign. We play as the Empire. Currently we are controlling Stefan von Kessel as we try and retake the northern lands. This is the northern lands that inhabits the south side of the Sea of Claws, the Norska being up here to the north. This is the old world rather than the re-envisaged world, which is in Total War Warhammer 3. We can also control these elves right now, but we can't move their army because we have to continue the story. So Stefan von Kessel, we're going to make our way to these crossroads just over here. And the road ahead leads northeast to Stystand, whilst our scouts report trails to the north match those found in the ruins of Slausmund. Okay, so we've got this over here, or we have this one over here, Signs of Destruction. It looks like the Army of Blood is our final battle. So hopefully we might be able to get to it today, and hopefully finish this chapter. So let's go to the Lord of Skulls duel, because that doesn't sound ominous at all. And this should be a 1v1 fight. So following the trail from Salzmund, the army of Ostermark seeks vengeance for the destruction wrought on the Empire city. Let's go. So we'll go for a one-on-one. Stefan von Kessel is our strongest character, so we'll go for that. You can decide what gear and what armor and if you want potions on the character just there. So Chaos armies are composed of many warbands, each sworn to follow a champion of Chaos. Only when a more powerful favoured champion rises to unite them do these warbands put aside their fighting to seek out a greater enemy. There he goes, there's their enemy, Aspirant of Khorne. So you're going to go for a 1v1. And now they're in a 1v1 now. So when you're in a 1v1, you get to decide what type of kind of tactics you want to go for. So let's go for Hand of Sigma. We do a little bit more damage. Let's go for parry. And then I can stun the enemy if needs be. There you go, enemy is stunned for 2 seconds. Let's go for another Hand of Sigma. I've got a power bar up here. So all of my free skills down here cost power. And if I think I'm going to get a big hit, I can go for defensive tactics. And if I'm struggling, I can use any of my special abilities here, any of my potions or attack. But Stefan von Kessel is going to be just fine here. Let's stun him for 2 seconds.
The army of the Emperor is under attack.
So he's got 6 health left. Let's see if we can do some extra damage on him now. Hand of Sigma. Okay, I did no extra damage, but that's fine.
There shall be no retreat.
And he's almost down.
The gods have granted this day to
Let's do another extra damage. We've got 1 HP left there and he's down. Perfect. Grab these items. He's got a helmet and the boots of vaulting. So if I click on this here. So he equipped the helmet straight away. But he didn't equip the boots, so I need to go have a look at the boots. Apparently I spent 2 gold in that fight. I'm not sure how I spent 2 gold, but that's fine. He does automatically replenish his health, so I don't need to worry about that after the battle. There we go. Got 2,500 gold from that fight. That's good. So if I click enter town, I can now go see what he's got in his inventory. So if I go onto him here, Silver Horn. That's what. Nope, this is what dropped. Armor, stamina, movement speed. That is very good. We'll put that on you. Okay, so let's jump. Because we've got a bit of money there. We might be able to actually go to the barracks. Okay, I can't do anything for you guys. Do you have anything new to buy? We've got a cannon. Got some pistoliers. Okay, we have nothing special to buy. I want to get us a... Let's double check all of our armour is up to scratch. So you guys don't have any armour. Let's buy... We've got some flagellants here. Let's buy everything we can for them. So I have a fear they might be quite useful because it's the first time we get to use them in battle. Let's make our way to the Signs of Destruction. So currently the elves are at Stride Stand. We'll be at the Signs of Destruction, so it looks like they're both going to go to the Army of Blood. As the army nears the northern coast, the signs of a large incursion by the Northmen grow. Refugees flood the roads and pow of smoke rises from dozens of burning farmsteads and villages. The path of the Chaos Horde is simple to predict. They are heading directly to the Fortress of Stride Stand. There we go. Fortress of Stride Stand, which is where the elf already is, whilst Orleon and her allies hold the walls of Stride Stand against the forces of the Blood God. Von Kesselwyn and his soldiers advance to break the siege and destroy the army of chaos. Let's go fight this. Okay, looks like we... Do we have to have her? We do, okay, that's fine. We definitely go for a Bright Wizard here. Let's go for a repeater thrower and a Great Cannon. And let's see. So she does have some really strong spearmen. Let's get strong spearmen out. Let's go for Swordsman and then Halberdier and Swordsman. Then let's look at 2 units of gunners, 2 units of archers. Do we want... We'll get 1 unit of... Let's get 2 units of knights as well. So you've got a front line, some archers, some cavalry, you've got some siege weapons, and you've got all of our heroes here. Can we equip her if anything? Okay, she's not on a mount, which is fine. I'll give her these boots. Give her a chance to hit as well. Melee damage resistance, give her that as well, just in case. And then, yeah, she's automatically equipped it. Perfect. Right, let's click on fight. Let's see how this goes. Sorry, I'm just going to finish drinking my coffee. 1 second. That's the coffee demolished. Right, let's start this. So, just like Total War Warhammer, you have a deployment phase. Looks like we've got some allies over here, got some silver. I control these as well. Ah, okay. Interesting. So I'm not sure how this is going to play out, to be perfectly honest. And you've obviously got our human army down here. So with that in mind, we're just going to start end deployment phase. We're just going to go.
We have learned much from the courage and faith. We will triumph over this evil.
So,
swift justice. Fear not these evil creatures.
I think if I press S, they stop. And can you hit those? What's your range like? Right, let's get these. Let's get these guys out of the ranks. And my Bright Wizard's going to move slightly closer.
Steelstand shall not be our grave. We cannot die here. We must break out. All hope is lost. Follow me to safety.
Okay, so it looks like they've just charged out, which is fine.
The foe have been spotted.
Okay, you're going to use your burning head. Then you're going to run away, because all of our gunners are going to open fire. You're going to attack those. You're going to attack those as well. And these, our handgunners are really strong. Okay, they should be down any second now. Just going to wait for one more volley. There you go, they're down. You can probably go grab that gold. Okay, so there's their gate. I don't really... I think it's probably worth us just holding this line here. If I hold down Q, I can see the health of it. That's pretty cool. So what they're just fighting this one guy down here. Okay.
A great sacrifice has been made for victory.
So an allied hero's down. That's fine. He kind of didn't really do anything anyway. Right. So we are going to move on. Everyone's going to run. And I want everyone to keep going forward. Okay, what's this? Okay.
Your loyal servants.
We've got some hounds up here. Let's go take them out.
Primed and ready.
The foe is attempting to breach your defenses.
Okay, so what's this over here? We have some hounds over here as well. So we're just going to keep moving forward.
Moving battery.
And our archers are just going to sit on the walls here. And they're just going to keep firing. They're just going to hold their own, which they should be more than capable of holding their own. And you move this way. Use your flame and skull onto those. You attack these as well. You charge into battle. And our archers there will be just fine. You chase them down. There you go. Poor doggos, but never mind.
The foe is attempting to breach your defenses.
I command the powers of pyromancy.
You guys just keep moving forward a little bit. Let's just keep firing. And I think you should be able to run them down. Yes, okay, good. You run them down. And our archers here will just keep firing at them. If they try and climb those walls, they're dead. Okay, good. We've got the cannon firing. You want to start hitting those chaos warriors. And you want to get a little bit closer to try and hit those knights. Okay, good. You hit them. Okay, now run away.
The foe is attempting to breach your defenses.
Okay, what are these? Okay, just more orders again. That's fine.
Fire on my command.
Fire at will.
And we've got another burning head again.
Match is lit and burning.
Okay, you move forward and start attacking. You guys move forward as well. Let's get all of our troops here to move forward. One of you take those out.
What would you have me do, General?
And you guys attack those as well. Our knights are on the flank as well. We just need all of our heroes to survive. We should be fine. Okay, you have leveled. So you can level them up just by doing this in combat. So make them move a little bit faster. And you guys, I don't really want all of my troops in combat.
The walls have been breached. We must stand ready for the next attack.
Okay, apparently the walls have been breached. That's fine.
For Magnus and the Empire.
Okay, we've got those little chaos furies. Let's move forward.
Answer my command.
Move on.
Because I wouldn't mind actually just opening the gates and getting all my troops in there. So I'm presuming that's what our objective is. Let's go to our quests. Drive back the Chaos Army. Both of them must survive. Okay, that's easy.
Lord Teclis has taught me the art of fire.
So if I open the castle doors, let's just try and get all of our troops in there. Can you guys just go and see if you can take them out? With you in tow. You guys make your way up there as well.
The Bright College offers its aid.
The army of the Emperor is under attack.
There you go. If we can take these out, then should be a lot of the enemy force here taken care of. There you go. Everyone just now get inside here. So you guys are number 1. You guys are number 2. You guys just scoot across essentially. And number 1, you guys can. There you go. So they have breached. That's fine. Just keep all of our troops moving. And if they breach this side, they're probably going to attack from that side. We get all of our troops in here. We just hold down this position. I'm not sure what button it is to rotate the camera, but that's okay. Okay, we're not really in the best place here. Where are my knights? My knights are here. You guys... Okay, good. They're not chasing directly into here. That's fine. Okay, they used the chaos. Okay, that's not ideal.
What would you have me do, General?
The army of the Emperor is under
Where is my... Okay, not ideal. You guys... You make your way out here. Horsemen. I'm not sure where Von Kessel is. Okay, Von Kessel's walking for some reason. Okay, you want to try and take out that Chaos Spawn there. Okay, you attack those. And Great Cannon, you just kind of form up over there.
The winds of magic grow stronger.
Death to the foe!
Okay, so got a couple troops out. Let's see if we can take out that Hell Cannon. You just want to use your Burning Head again. There we go. It's them dealt with. Okay, okay, that's the hell cannon down. Let's get out of there. And let's shut these gates.
Our banner is yours.
And then all of you are going to just reposition.
Give the word, my lord.
Okay, another potion. I don't really care too much about potions, to be perfectly honest. And we'll just hold our own. We definitely have the force to be able to push them out. Okay, nice. These handgunners are level. I think they're healing or something along those lines. Because I hear those trumpets.
We fight for the
You feel that gap? Okay, they're just replenishing the morale. That's fine.
Bravo!
And I guess now we just wait. Should we just open these gates and see what they do? Opening the gates. Okay, they're making their way towards us. I think they probably just saw our knights run in and they just kind of got a bit confused. But if they attack us through the gates, this makes our life a lot easier. We can abuse the AI just by a bit. And handgunners, you guys face that way. Perfect. Do you both have fire at will on?
Fly, Commander.
I think you have fire at will. Shoot will
Shall be so.
on. Shoot will on. Not shoot at will on. And you might be able to get a shot off before. Okay, you hit our own guard tower, but that's fine.
The eagle's claw always finds its mark.
And they're going to be absolutely destroyed in that little choke. Okay, it's a shame I can't really see them, but yeah. Okay, they're going to be destroyed.
We await your command.
There you go, that's them down. We've got some marauders up there as well. These will probably get destroyed any second. Let's get a... Let's use this. Throw a fireball up there. That drops a field of fire as well. So anyone that stand that field of fire will continue to take damage. So this is... The magic system on this is already better than on Total War Warhammer 3. Because you can throw magic onto the walls of... above you. Whereas in siege battles you can't do that. There we go. So, it's a shame you don't have a mount. I'm not sure when you get a mount or how you get a mount. Oh, I've got 4 points available. Okay, let's get... let's get yourself... After you make a successful attack, increase your chance to hit them again. That's fine. Let's send out our... Okay, we're victorious. Oh, that wasn't too bad. There's that match over. That was a quite cool little siege. Was expecting it. Let's see what happens after this. Let's see if we move on to the next chapter. With strides.
Congratulations on your victories. Now I come with news and orders from the Emperor himself. Teclis, the Elven Loremaster, believes the next threat will be arriving in the east, in the foothills of the World's Edge Mountains. I can't find Gruber and his army at the moment, so you will have to do.
I'm so glad you turned to me in your need.
Don't act like a child. It's a matter of quantity, not quality. Gruber's army is bigger than yours. Be that as it may, you are here and he is not. You must march east with all haste and counter whatever comes south with the forces and wit you have. Is that understood?
And if I see the Count and he gives me different orders?
The Emperor has commanded you. Do not fail him.
Interesting. Straight from the Emperor himself. This is clearly a threat.
Greetings, Prince Kalanos.
Ah, it's
May I
Teclis.
present Captain Stefan von
That's not
Kessel
Teclis.
of the Emperor's armies.
I offer the thanks of our people to you. As allies, we shall crush this menace.
Yes, I'm sure we will. You must march north into the lands called Kislev. Marauders attacked one of our fleets, and some ships were sunk. Our enemy has longships from Norska to carry him along the coast. They must be hunted down. You and your army will guard the flank of my army while we march to meet the foe.
I march north. My orders are to march to the east, Prince Kalanos. We hope that you might assist us. Your own Loremaster Teclis assures the Emperor that a great army is gathering in the foothills.
Teclis does not command this host, I do. It is vital that we go north, with or without your assistance.
Interesting.
But Prince, We need more warriors to defend our lands. We have barely the strength to hold the river crossings. I will be marching to the east as commanded.
Even now, more ships from our land are on their way and will be arriving soon. We must be ready for when they arrive.
Ready for what?
My forces are not yet ready to march again so soon. I can remain behind to assist the men of the Empire, for a time at least.
Very well. Aurelion and the remnants of her army will stay with you. If we fail in the north, it is your lands, not ours, that will suffer the most.
I don't like her. It's a bit of a knob, if I'm going to be quite honest. That's pretty cool. I think this only has 3 chapters. So, chapter 3, The Enemy Within. The Siege of Stystand. Oh, okay. I'll stop talking.
But it was but a prologue to the great battles that were to come. With Count Gruber and his army missing, it fell to Stefan von Kessel to defend the Empire against further incursions, with only the men he had at hand, if he could not find the ruler of Ostermark. As for the elves, their path lay elsewhere, though the Maid Aurelion lent what strength she had to Stefan's cause.
That's pretty cool. So, we're going to quickly scope out the land, and then we'll end today's episode. So obviously this is coming out every Tuesday, so hopefully we'll finish this for the next couple of weeks, or at least finish this chapter. So looks like we're quite far to the east now, because this is one of the tributaries coming off of, just trying to get my bearings, Talabacland Valley. So I'm playing the Old World a fair bit, Old World mod, Lower Talabacland. Okay, so we're quite far. Way up here to the north is the Sea of Claws, so we've kind of gone south rather than following the coastline. It looks like we're going all the way to the east. There's the Fortress Decay, so it looks like we're going to be fighting at Nurgle or some resemblance. Alarion's all the way down here to the south. Okay, although I can't control it at all. I'm going to have to quickly replenish all my troops. Okay, just replenish all my troops if I can. And how much gold do I have? Okay, I've got plenty of gold. As long as I've replenished my troops, I don't really care. My knights leveled up, which is good, level 2. When they get higher level, they have more troops in their retinue, which is really cool. And obviously, we're going to be making our way along here. So I'm going to quickly save this, and we're going to quickly check something. So back in the main menu here, looks like, okay, so there is. Okay, it doesn't tell me exactly how many chapters there are, but looking at the size of this paper, there's probably a chapter 4, and there's going to be a 4th chapter down here. Then we've got Orcs and Goblins next, then we've got the Chaos themselves, which should be in the future, which is pretty cool. Also, we're playing on normal difficulty. There's also 3 different types of difficulties. But anyway, we'll end the episode here. Should be this far. Thank you much for watching. As per usual, we've got a couple of links in the description down below. First one is to the community Discord. If you want to join the community, give me suggestions of what to play. Feel free to join. Then we've got 2 YouTube channels. One, which you may like if you like this type of video, is about Warhammer. So me and the missus, we have a joint YouTube channel called Nerdy Miniatures, which is all about the tabletop Warhammer franchise. So we've got some Age of Sigmar spearheads, we've got some Warcry, and some Lord of the Rings. Currently we're just building and painting. Soon we'll be doing some battle reports. It'll be pretty cool. Then, speaking of Mrs Rothmers, she has her own YouTube channel called One Nerd to Rule Them All, which is all about fantasy lore. Stuff like Warhammer, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, some Witcher stuff. So have a look over there as well. So have a wonderful day, everyone, and as per usual, peace out.